Fra-ta-ta-ta-ta! Because like no one's gonna be like, it's not 30 seconds. What can we do for 20 seconds? I keep dancing on my own. Oh, fried chicken makes me so happy. This is so sexy. 1, ha ha ha. 2, ha ha ha. 3, chicken rib. 4, 5, ha ha ha. What? I'm so happy with that. Hello lovers, welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a very simple recipe. It's basically got 3 ingredients if you don't include salt and pepper, and no one does because everyone has salt and pepper at home, right? You've got salt and pepper at home, you don't? Yeah, so this recipe is for the crunchiest, yummiest, most delicious fried chicken ever. It's something that I grew up eating. I've done a lot of different fried chickens before, but this one is my favorite because it's so moist and so delicious. I hate that word so much, it's so gross, but I'll try. So what I've got here is a kilo of chicken ribs. You can grab this from your butcher. You just ask about it, they'll probably have it, they'll be able to help you out. Chicken ribs are phenomenal. It's actually the collarbone of a chicken, so up around the neck. There's a nice piece of skin that's stuck there as well, so that's what makes it really crunchy, and it puffs up and it gets so gorgeous, like chicken crackling. If you can't get chicken ribs, obviously you can use things that are similar. So chicken wings are very similar to this because it is on the bone. There is that skin around it and a little bit of meat. Anyway, we've got 1 kilo of chicken ribs here. Usually I would dust this through, but I'm gonna just take my chances today. I've got some potato flour, so potato starch, about 150 grams. So for every kilo, 150 grams. This guy, Vietnamese cooking's best friend, chicken bouillon powder, or we call it chicken powder. It's basically a stock that comes like in a huge. Not sponsored. Not sponsored, but delicious. If you've got another chicken powder that you like to use that. It doesn't really matter, we just need chicken powder. This is where that flavor comes from. Oh my God, it's so good. So I'm just gonna pour that into my cornstarch. A little bit of a twirly twirl, just with my chopsticks. I'll do it over the bowl, so anything that pours out, just kind of like. I have this problem where I don't use things that are big enough. Like, this bowl is not big enough to be mixing flour in, but it was cute. I don't know. All right, so that's kind of incorporated. We're just gonna pour it straight into the chicken bowl. This bowl doesn't look like it's big enough to get my hands in either. I've got pepper, black pepper. I want about a teaspoon. Oh my God. A teaspoon of cracked pepper is actually quite a lot. You don't think about it. You don't know it's a teaspoon. Yeah, but when it's a powder, got a little bit of a pinch of salt. So about a teaspoon of salt. What my mother does is she freezes this usually. Because when guests come over, the kids can always have some fried chicken. Because, you know, mum's all about health. So she just literally just puts everything into, oh my God, this makes my hand not dirty either. Genius! She puts everything into a container and just shakes. Mum's clever. Mum's really clever. I was gonna get my hands in there. Nah. Now, at this stage, that looks perfect. It's just a light coating of the flour, as you can see here. Let's make sure that's all coated. That is done. Chicken is at room temperature because I had it out a little bit earlier. So we can just fry it. So when you come back in about 30 seconds, I'll have a fryer out and we're gonna just get cracking on these bad boys. See you soon. Now let's see this oil is ready. Not there yet. So what you wanna do is, I always use chopsticks when I'm cooking, like deep frying and things like that, because I think I find that I have more control over it. Obviously, if you're not used to using chopsticks, don't use them because it's probably gonna just be harder for you. You can use tongs, but if you're using chopsticks, all you have to do is stick your chopsticks in, and if they start to bubble, so you can see there seems to be a little bit of bubblage coming around the outside of the chopsticks. There we go. That's exactly what you're after. You see that? So that there is exactly what you want. It means your oil is ready to go. So I'm just gonna turn it into medium heat now because I don't want these chicken pieces to overcook. You don't want to cramp the pan either. So that goes straight in. Oh, oh, oh. I'm just gonna start with 3, maybe 4. Let's go 4. 4 looks like yeah, it's an adequate amount. They usually take between 3 and 4 minutes, sometimes even 5, depending on if you actually did leave your chicken at room temperature. Do it. The reason is it has a bone inside it. Any piece of meat with a bone inside it will take a little bit longer to cook because you need to make sure that it cooks all the way through, especially when it's chicken. So I'm just gonna leave this for a little while. When it comes out, it's gonna be beautiful and golden. It's funny because when you say things are 2 or 3 ingredients, people go, it's not gonna be that good. But if you think about it, isn't it that like the most simple things in life are the most delicious? Like a cheese toastie, or my favorite, a Vegemite and cheese toastie. Yum, right? Or a wedge of iceberg lettuce that's been chilling for ages. Oh, and with a nice vinaigrette on it. Peanut butter on top of celery. That crunch, that's my midnight snack like every night. Every single night, I always have like celery chopped up ready to go. I'll come down at like 12 or 1 and my sister always bags me for it. She's like, I heard you eating. I'm like, I'm eating celery and peanut butter, like chill out. I keep dancing on my own. Oh, fried chicken makes me so happy. Guys, be careful, it is hot oil. It is going to spit and splatter. Just the way it works. Splatter shield. Best invention in the world. Holy. This is so sexy. Okay, so Lev just asked a really important question. He asked what would happen if he used a normal lid. You can't really deep fry with a normal lid because the moisture doesn't evaporate. It just condenses on top of the lid, comes back down into the oil, and that way it can cause fires because water and oil doesn't mix. So the splattering is the oil escaping, the moisture escaping. So really important that if you're using something like this to cover, there are holes in it because that means moisture, like water vapor, can still get out, whereas the oil kind of stays in. This is looking so golden and delicious. So this one actually took 5 minutes to get to the point of where I needed it to. I've got about 30 seconds left, I reckon, and it'll bring it to 5 minutes. So let's just hang out. Look at that. Golden, delicious, crunchy. Oh my gosh, that is so sexy. Okay, next lot goes in. 1. Ha ha ha. 2. Ha ha ha. 3. Chicken ribs. 4. That pan was able to handle 4 before, so I'm just actually gonna go 5 this time. 5. Ha ha ha. Now while that's cooking, do you want to listen to this? ASMR. I'm just gonna fry them all. There's no use in leaving like 5, 6, 7, 8 ribs. Oh, maybe I should. I don't know.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Rah. It's a chopper. Rah. It's a chopper.
Come on.
We're looking good. It is just under 5 minutes. I'm gonna pull these out as well. They're looking equally as beautiful and crunchy and gorgeous and sexy and divine. Oh my God, you are sex on freaking legs. Crunchy, they're delicious, they're beautiful. They're so yum, like honestly. I reckon this whole, all 16 of them, I'm gonna eat them all. They're so yum. Yeah, let's have one. I'll just have a small one now. I'm not having a small one. So, you can do what I do, which is I pull the bone. Oh wow, it's still really hot. It is really hot. Oh, hot, hot. Mmm. Come in. Look how succulent this meat is. Look at that. Still so juicy. Oh. That's why I love chicken ribs. They're just so much better. Mmm. How gorgeous. How beautiful. We've got to zoom in for you, so that's all good. Season. Remember, salt is your friends. Salt helps bring flavor. Especially when it's like the molten salt flakes that I'm obsessed with. Again, not sponsored, just delicious. We're gonna let that cool out. When you come back, I'm gonna plate it up for you. And that'll be about 5 seconds. Easiest chicken ever. It's an absolute banger. 3 ingredients plus my little trusted salt and black pepper. We're gonna give it a nice little, and make a little bit of a mess. But a gorgeous mess. Get your hands on these, get them in your gob. I frothed this hard. I know you wanna eat this, but I think we should shoot it first. So you're not gonna see or hear Lev eat this one today. But remember, let me know what you think once you've tried this out. It smells absolutely divine. Comment, like, share, subscribe, all of those things. I'm new here, so I want to have as much love from you guys as possible. If you have other things that you want to eat or you want me to eat, let me know and I will come up with the recipe. I will try it on camera for you and I will also make you a few things. Anyway, have a great day, enjoy your fried chicken, and I'll see you again soon. Bye now.